Good evening, my lovely Libras. Today is Saturday, March 7th. This energy is good for a week all the way till March 14th. If you are not sure, cross watchers, if you have any Libra in your chart, please click the link in my description box below. You can enter all your birth information. The system will generate a free birth chart for you. That way you will know which videos to watch. You need to know what your sun, moon, rising, and Venus sign is so that you can watch the proper videos to get more insight on your love life. As always, my cards are pre-shuffled and pulled, and I got 2 oracle cards here pulled for my romance angels and my moonology. So let's tap into these energies and see what's going on with my Libras. The last time I read for you guys, Libras, you guys were really in love. So it's very interesting to see what's going on with my fun Libras right now. Let's zoom on in and see what's going on over here. First, over here, we have the Magician that was clarified with the 10 of Wands, that was clarified with the 6 of Cups, that was clarified with the 3 of Pentacles. So what these energies is telling me, Libra, is that you are trying to make some things happen. You are telling me that you guys, you and your partner went through some kind of painful trauma. But I feel like it's over now because 10 is the number of completion. You got the 10 of Swords here. That's the number of completion, okay? So I feel like whatever you guys went through is pretty much over now. And you're kind of just wanting some forgiveness in this situation, Libra. You see the Swords is communication. So Libra, you are an air sign. You may have said something that like ticked your partner off, and you're kind of just trying to, you know, get back to the good old times, and you're trying to get into your partner's good graces with the 6 of Cups here. You're trying to get some forgiveness here, but at the same time, you're also thinking about all the good memories you guys had, and you don't want this thing to end. So the 3 of Pentacles is here showing me that you are ready to team up with your partner. You are ready to keep things pushing in a successful direction, and you are ready to keep going. So you're trying to manifest a new beginning. Right here, the Queen of Cups came out, clarified with the 4 of Wands, clarified with the 8 of Cups at the bottom, clarified with the 5 of Pentacles. What you're telling me, Libra, is that you have a lot of emotion for your person. You are ready to celebrate and be merry. You may have had to cover up your emotions, okay? You may have walked away from your partner, not literally, but you may have walked away from your person in an emotional sense because you feel like your person has been a little detached. Libra, I feel like you are, you actually wear your heart on your sleeve. I feel like, Libra, you pretty much, you show a lot of love. But I feel like you weren't getting that love reciprocated in return in a lot of ways. Not that your partner is like a bad person or anything like that. You do love this person. It's just that you felt an icy cold nature from your person. I feel like you just want things to go good, and I feel like things were not going so good at some point. That's why the 10 of Swords was here. But I feel like you guys are going to be okay. You're going to get through this hurdle. But I feel like, Libra, you are a little fed up with certain things in a relationship, or you could be fed up with some things. I mean, I think I said this before. I just got deja vu. I did a Libra reading, and I was saying that, Libra, I feel like you were fed up with some things that were going on in your family. This 5 of Pentacles here could be you feeling a little isolated from your family dynamic, and I feel like you just are a little fed up. You're a little tired of a lot of things that are going down right now in your family dynamic and your relationship. But Libra, you are emotional. You could have some water in your chart. You can have, there's a lot of water energy here. You can even have some fire in your chart. But Libras, you are very sweet people, and that's why you're just very tired. You felt like you had to walk away because your partner was being a little cold, a little icy, a little distant. But you do love your partner, and I feel like you got through this. Let's look over here. We got the Queen of Wands clarify with the Seven of Pentacles, clarify with the King of Swords, clarify with the Page of Wands. So something you're trying to put into action, Libra. This is very action-oriented cards, action-oriented, excuse me, cards. The Seven of Pentacles is kind of like you sitting back, reflecting and kind of thinking about all the time you guys put into this thing. But Libra, the King of Swords, his words could cut like a knife, okay? I feel like you are a very direct communicator. That's your card there, Libra. That's air energy. The Queen of Wands could be how you see your partner as very attractive. You're very attracted to your partner, okay? Page of Wands could be like, you might have some new ideas of how you guys can get this thing going again. You know, the passion, get the passion back, because you feel like you guys put a lot of time into this. And this is not something that you want to give up on, Libra. You do feel like it's a lot of work for this relationship. You feel like sometimes you guys are not on the same page. I feel like you guys are kind of off balance. Sometimes you're not on the same page, but I feel like you do want to make things work here, Libra. I feel like you do have hope that you guys will be okay. Because you will. I mean, at the end of the day, you love your person, Libra. I mean, that's clear as day. You love this person that you're with. You really do love them. There's moments where you're sad. There's moments where you feel a little like your partner's a little detached. It's been moments where you've been down for the count, you know, or the relationship might have been presenting a little too much pain, or your family dynamic may have been presenting a little too much pain for you to handle. Because Libras may not always show it, but they do have a sensitive side, and things do get to them a lot, especially if you have water prominent in your chart. A lot of my Libras watching tonight, you may have water prominent in your chart. That's why it's very important for everybody to read their birth charts, because if you have a water sign as your moon sign, you could be a very highly emotional person, because your moon sign is all about how you express yourself, how you internalize everything, kind of how emotions digest through your system. So let's say you have a Pisces moon or a Scorpio moon or a Cancer moon. You are highly, highly, highly emotional. Whereas the earth, air, and fire have more of a solid emotional nature. Water signs are the most sensitive signs in the entire zodiac: Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. So if you have a water sign moon, Libra, a lot of you watching could have that, and that could make you highly, highly emotional, okay? That's why it's important to know your birth chart. My Moonology is saying, what do you need to release? Wanting moon. Okay, so what do you need to release for the wanting moon is pretty much your pain, your sadness, the heaviness that you feel in your relationship. It's time to release that. Just understand, Libra, that nobody's perfect, and you know, your partner may be a little cold, a little detached, but just try to talk to him a little bit. Maybe if you talk to him a little bit, maybe that's why this King of Swords is here, because it's maybe time for you guys to communicate. Talk to your partner, let them know how much you really do love them, and maybe they won't be so icy cold. My romance angels, actually, this is very shocking that I got this one for you guys, but it says deception. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. Libra, only you know what that means. It could be something as light as not being totally honest with your partner about how much money you have in the bank. It could be something like that. It doesn't have to be anything super heavy like you have another lover or nothing like that. I don't see any cards here demonstrating the fact that you have another lover. What I do feel is that, Libra, you may be keeping some of your true feelings hidden from your partner. Maybe there's some things that you need to say. Maybe there's some things that you need to express that you have not expressed to your partner. That may be making your partner a little icy cold and making you feel like you're a little left in the cold. Maybe you guys are just a little detached emotionally right now, because Libra, maybe you have not fully opened up and expressed yourself fully. So maybe The false self mask that my romance angels are speaking about might be something that you need to be honest about, Libra. It might not be anything super crucial, like I said, but it may be something that you need to tell your partner, that you need to let your partner know. Okay, this King of Swords is here because it means it's time for you guys to communicate on an honest, intellectual level. Maybe there's a need, want, or desire that you have, Libra, that you need to tell your partner. It's time for the communication gates to open. I feel like I'm really getting that vibe. Libra, I'm a check in with you guys. If there's anything you need to tell your partner, I say tell it to them tonight. You know, the Ten of Swords is here. The Eight of Cups is here, which means that something's been weighing heavy on you, Libra. Only you know what that is. It may be something that you're dissatisfied with your partner. It may be something that you want to express to your partner for a long time that you feel like you couldn't express to your partner. Whatever it is, Libra, open up, say it, speak about it. And I'm going to check in with you guys at a later date and see how everything went. And I'm going to actually, at a later date, I'm going to make a note of this. At a later date, I'm going to pull some cards and see what Libra wants to let their partner know, you know, what's on Libra's mind, because it feels like there's a lot that you want to tell your partner that you're not saying, Libra. Anyway, as always, like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you guys can get notified when I upload new content. Libra, good luck in all your ventures. You seem to still be in love. Of course, some painful cards may come out at times because no relationship is perfect. Always remember that. Remember to be blessed, bold, and bossy. I'll be checking in with you guys later. Have a very blessed night, and you will be hearing from me soon, Libras. Good night.